Hi everyone and welcome to Friday Feeling Tips here with Ms. Vic. I hope I know that you're keeping safe and staying strong wherever you find yourself. And do not forget to follow all the protocols that you need to observe because we are not in normal times. So today I come your way for us to discuss anger. Um when I said it, you know what I'm talking about, anger, and then how to really manage it. So let me first of all start by saying that anger is a natural thing. I mean, it's not bad for you to be angry, but then what comes out of the anger? For some of us, we are hot-headed. We easily get angry. We are people who, quickly and or easily we are angered by things that surrounds us, or someone says something little and then you're off. And then for those of us who are easily angered, we have low tolerance for frustration because we don't want to be frustrated, we don't want to feel bad and nothing like that. And for some of us, we are not easily angered. We get angry, but it's on a low key. Now, what do we do about these things? Now, let me take you through the three types of anger and then how they react when they are angry. So we can talk about the first type of anger that has to do with the passive aggression. So the passive aggression are people who, they will get angry, but then they would not talk about it. Like it is on the slow, like they are silent when they are angry. There are people who are very silent when they are angry. They don't even want to admit that, oh, you do something to a person, then the person is angry. You can see that the person is angry, but oh, no, I'm not angry. But you can see it. They are the passive, it's a passive aggression. Those who are really silent on anger. And then we have the open, aggression. They are the people who, when they are angry, they want to hit their hand on the wall, throw things at you, and then they are all over like that, like, fighting, and then, all over. And then we have what we call the assertive, anger, where that person is a healthy, conversation, even though that person is, I nearly said hungry. Even if that person is angry, the person is able to open up boldly to you that, oh, I think these are the triggers, that made me angry, or these are the things that, caused me to be angry. I feel that next time you shouldn't repeat what you did. And that person, comes out of that anger. So that's quite, I'm not going to say these types are, bad, but I feel that if we are able to really find the best way to control our anger, it will help all of us because naturally we all get angry. But then, the things that even makes you angry, people wouldn't identify it. Like when you have issues and then you react in a bad way. People will not say that, oh, this thing caused it. That's why you reacted. No, they will say, hey, so this person, is that how you are? Hey, is that how? Hey, look at this. Oh, hey, we didn't. All these things. You have the bad name, and then people will start to look at you in a negative way, and then in a bad. Oh, this how. Oh, this person is very bad, and all of that. So we need to find the best way to control the anger. And then reading, I realized that the assertive, anger is the best because, we have that healthy conversation. If you know you are angry and that at that moment you don't want to react in it, but I feel that you should leave the scene, or probably, you can find a place and then go and take some fresh air and then come back and then, if you have, the guts to talk about what caused it, you can talk about it. But if not, in order not for you to react in a bad way that would really affect your personality and yes, and everything about you, you should be silent at that moment, and maybe sometime you can call the person or tell the person what made you angry. Because let's not also forget that according to research, and also the psychologists, some of these things are genetics. So some of us would we want to react in a negative way, punch people, beat, and these are not so good. Beating people is not good. Some of us want to use on our hands on the wall, and then you feel relieved and all of that. Let's find the best way, to really, get rid of reacting negatively when we are angry, and we can adapt the assertive way. If you are not in the mood to really talk about it, it is fine. I mean, we should understand that that person is not in the mood. And please, those of us who would want to, when someone is angry, would want to continue to make them very angry. I mean, it's not the best. If you see that someone is not in the mood, the person is going off, I feel that you should give that person the space to really come back to, I mean, who they are, so that they don't, react. Because as you continue to go on, you're making them feel so bad about themselves. Do we all agree? Yeah. So let's find the best way to really control our anger, because mind you, it's not about the one who made you angry, it's about you and what comes out of, the anger. So yes, I hope that these tips will help us. We get to know the type of person, people we are, the whether we are passive, we are open, and then we are assertive, and then find the best way to really control it when it comes. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching Friday Feelings.